And just to go back to what you were saying about how much of it is preconceived, like destiny, and how much of it is just our pure sheer will right now. I always look at it as two. So there's a hard line karma, that no matter what you do, you're going to be facing that. So meaning if you're supposed to be a millionaire, no matter what, you are becoming that millionaire. There's people that try not to be rich and they're just rich. Like they actually attempt not to be, but they consistently are. And then there's others that are always trying to become this rich person, but they never make that goal. There's people who do everything right to be healthy and then they get sick. There's people who do everything absolutely wrong and they get incredibly healthy and live to be 100 and some odd years old. So this is the hard line that rests underneath everything. Above that is this variable, changeable concepts of maybe karma. So this is based upon your actions, your immediate actions right now, and how they're going to play out in the near to distant futures. You have to get to this place where you see it as being a root source of something, because this is what I'm talking about, is a root source. And creating this root source as being a focal point. So the root of 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 the root is the root.
But that doesn't end.
So the root of the root of the root is the origin. So if there is this origin, then everything must manifest from this one. So if the manifestation of the, even if it's infinite, because if it's infinite, infinitely it is creating. Yeah, infinitely it is creating. So if it is in fact infinitely creating, then it is the ruler of creation. So everything, the wave, the number, the everything is infinitely a part of the infinite. There's no getting away from it. If all of you disappear, the space is here. Rhymes. Try to take the space away. Blow up the earth. The space is still here. So in that, this is the infinite. So in that, all of life is created. In that, all of your karma emerges. In that, all of you that is you, that is you, that is you, that is you, is constantly constant. So what is that constant? Because if we started to look in terms of like the actual Atman, self, as being soul, and then there being like a Brahma concept of consciousness, then this is the soul, which is rooted, that then is going to go from one lifetime to the next, one lifetime to the next, eventually going to merge back into the Brahma, into consciousness. So even that soul self experience, if you wanted to look at it as a soul, is also a part of the infinite.
But then that can even be a process of another level of existence where it's
infinite. Infinite. Whoa. That's why you have to stay grounded.